Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Star Wars Black Series Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. As you know, if you're based in the US, this figure is a Walmart exclusive and has just started popping up in some of the stores. In the UK, this is available from some online e-retailers, and I picked this up from Star Action Figures, which there is a link to down below. I picked this up, put on pre-order with the Mandalorian, and I've had it for a little while, and I've just taken out a package today, and I have to say this is a fantastic looking figure. I was really impressed with it in packaging, and it's even more impressive out of packaging. This figure looks absolutely incredible. I've got most of the character accessories he comes with here, but you can just take a closer look at him. He looks absolutely great. As you know, I really did love the Skywalker Strikes figure, which I just reviewed recently. See on the channel, that was a convention exclusive. I was really impressed with likeness to Mark Hamill. I'm just as impressed with this one. This figure looks absolutely incredible. I really do like the likeness. I know people complain about the hair. I don't have a problem with the hair at all. His hair was very much like this in this part of the Return of the Jedi, so I have no problem with it at all. Looks really nice. The colour to it. The face is done so well. Really is done absolutely fantastically. Hasbro have knocked out the park yet again. You see, this is the outfit he wore at the beginning of Return of the Jedi. I'll show this more closely when I take the cloak off. Looks really good. I am really impressed with this figure. I will take off the cloak off now. Put that aside for a second. You can see the full outfit, like the full tunic and everything he has. And this is really nice. There's no place to hang the lightsaber, obviously. See the nice outfit there, really good. I know this is probably some reuse of the final, but the duel in the Death Star. I think some part of this is probably reused for some new bits. Obviously with the tunic over top. Does look really nice. I really am impressed with it. I know the tunic and the head make this, in my eyes, a brand new figure, and I couldn't be more happy with it. You can see there's the top. It has, it comes with a flap down at the final battle. You can see that just there. Peeking just beneath that's really cool. Yeah, I do like the colour mix here from dull black to the shiny black for the boots. Really well done. There's not much colour variation, and again there wasn't much colour variation in this outfit. Don't really need it, but this is a great looking figure. Really impressed. And see how far we've come on board. I've got add something a little bit of fun to this review. Let's do a little comparison between this Luke and the original Return of the Jedi Luke that came out way back early on in the Black Series 9. Look at that. Worlds apart. Difference. I know it's the same bulk body, I think, for the most part beneath. But, it's night and day. This Luke, likeness to Mark Hamill, and this one's painted. This is... I didn't really complain about this figure at the time, but now this figure out is completely blown out of the water. So you can see there's a big difference there between these two Luke Skywalker figures. And of course, if you wanted to, you can interchange the hand, put this head on this body if you wanted to. But again, the skin tone doesn't really match. But I'm guessing, we'll see this figure again for this Luke, which I'm really looking forward to, because this is a great looking figure, and that'll be much the same. But on this suit, but I have no complaints, because I'm really looking forward to that figure anyway. So more Luke series with this, with the face printing, more I'll buy them. So I'm all in for the Luke Skywalkers. So you can never have enough of them on the shelves. So you can see there's a big difference there between the two, because this came out a couple of years, about 2014 or 15. I can't remember when this one came out, but you can see how Hasbro drastically improved the Black Series line. Really impressed with what they've done with it. Of course, the flesh tone's a bit more realistic now as well, which is nice. When I got this, when I got this figure out of packaging, I did have some slight problems with that, because this finger here was way up. So I've had to use the heater to bring it down a little bit, and I put the gun in this hand to keep that finger in place, so hopefully over a period of time that finger shall stay down rather than walk back up again. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Other than that, I don't have any complaints with this figure at all. The paint and sculpt, absolutely near nigh perfect on this figure. Really do love it. In the way of accessories, Luke Skywalker comes with his lightsaber. You can see I do like the colour to it. It's much more of a. Just bring in the other Luke again. So there's a big difference there. See, that one's a bit more lighter. This one's a bit more rich in colour. You can tell it's more green than that one, and it does look better. I think it's the same exact hilt. I think the hilt's been painted differently. It's a bit more brighter, which is nicer. So I do like how they made the blades a bit more colourful than they were, because they were a bit translucent before. You can really tell. You can tell they were very, very weak. This is a much stronger colour, and it does look a lot better. So I'm glad that Hasbro made this change, and hope this continues with all future Black Series figures. He also comes with the blaster pistol, which he takes from one of Jabba's goons in the Jabba's palace scene. I've kept this in his hand because obviously the finger problem I've had with it. But you can see there's some nice detail there. You can see on the grip. You can see some bit of detail. Really nice paint wash on it as well. A bit of silver and black. I do really like when they release weapons in this series with some paint wash on. It does make a bit more lived in, as is the Star Wars universe already does. So that's really, really cool. It does hold it very well in his hand. You can also have the lightsaber in two-handed poses, if you so please. The other accessory he comes with is the cloak, which I showed you before. I may as well put that back on the figure for the time being. It just pops over his head. No problems there at all. Oh, a little bit of fray there. That's a shame. You can get the fraying on this, but you can get the hood down. The hood can also cover Luke's head like that. Oh, I need to straighten it out. Let's see. Yeah, you can also cover Luke's head, like it was when he first entered Jabba's palace. So you probably have to bring down that bit there, and probably that bit over there, so you cover his eyes a bit. It's a lot better than some of the early hoods we had, which stayed right up. This one doesn't so much. So there's a technique I've learned. If you wet the hood a little bit, you can get it to fold more naturally or go down more naturally. You just got to let the water set in for a while. That's a trick I learned online. You can read about it on various other toy websites. People have learned how to do it. I haven't done it for this figure yet because I've just got the figure out of packaging. But if you look it up, how to sort these hoods out online, you can definitely get a lot of different techniques of how to do it. But they say the best way is to use a little bit of water. So that does come on and off fairly easy. Doesn't look really good. There's no frayed edges or anything like that. Really good stitching. I'll take it off again. I don't know how I'll display Luke, but I'm thinking of getting a second one because this is such a good figure. And also, he also comes with a base. I know the Jet Trooper and also the when the Trash Compactor Luke, when he's wearing the Stormtrooper disguise. I think those two figures which came with this as well. It just goes over their foot. I'm not too sure why they've given us a base like that, but it works. But I would prefer if they came with a base, a black base or a translucent base, obviously with a logo with just a peg on it. That would be a bit better, less intrusive. Because I've heard some people complain that this does get in the way or does damage the figure. So I've never had one of these bases before, so this is completely new to me. But you can see the base does work, so that's not too bad. It's nice to have it, but I don't really have a use for it because most of my Black Series figures stand very, very well lately. So that's it's not really necessary, but it's nice inclusion all the same. This Luke Skywalker has a ball joint in the head, so it goes. I've got a hinge as well. So there you go, you can swivel. Mine's a bit tight. You can go down a little bit, up quite a little bit, not too much tilt. Again, mine's very tight on there. He also has ball jointed shoulders, so he goes up like that. He does. Does he have? Oh, is that a butterfly? No, he doesn't have a butterfly. I thought he had a butterfly joint for a second. He doesn't have one. I thought because the arm goes a little bit forward. I think that's probably just the thing. No, it doesn't have a butterfly joint. I thought it did then, but it doesn't. Ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, so you don't get too much motion out of them. No, because it's obviously the same body, so you get motion like that. It's a shame you can't get much more motion out of it. Maybe down the line when we get another one with double jointed elbows, possibly. You never know. That'll be nice. Or more. The newer figures have those bigger pegs which go further up, and so you get more range out of them. It's a shame you can't get much range out of it, but I can't complain. This is a Luke Skywalker figure I've wanted for so long, so I can't really complain about that. So it's not too bad. It also comes with in this wrist here, you can hinge in and out, and also swivel. On this wrist here, which is accurate, he comes with a down and an up like that. So that works well. He also has he has a ball joint in the chest, but it's somewhat hindered by the vest. So actually bring in the other Luke just for a second, just a little comparison. This one has a ball joint. Yeah, no, it's no ball joint, it's just a swivel. Well, maybe a little bit ball joint there, but it's somewhat hindered by the sculpt. So you can go a little bit. Yeah, there's a ball joint. It's about the same as the other ball joint. It also has ball jointed hips, so you can go out, getting hindered by this tunic. Forward a little bit, back a little bit, swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees. So you get full range of motion there, like so. A little bit tight. Works well though. It also has rocker ankle, so it also a hinge as well, so it can go like that. And you also get a hinge up and down. So there's plenty of articulation for Luke Skywalker for a reuse of an older figure. I'm really happy with it. I can't really complain. It'd be nice to have more articulation, but I'm just so stoked to have a Jedi Knight Luke in this attire from Jabba's palace, because since the Black Series line started, this is a figure I've been really excited to get, and I'm glad that Hasbro released it. It is an incredible looking figure. Well, for me, because I've been waiting for one from this scene for so long, and it comes with all the accessories that I hoped it would come with, such as the lightsaber, the pistol, and the cloak. The only other accessories I would probably like to have seen added was maybe an interchangeable hand from when he's on the sail barge, he gets shot and his hand gets damaged. It'd be nice if they included that, but maybe with another figure. Like I said before, I don't mind buying multiple Luke Skywalker figures, because the way the ones that have been releasing lately have been absolutely fantastic. So I'm all in for more Lukes. This is an incredible looking figure. I can't complain about it. This was just a slight niggle with the articulation, which is not much of a gripe with this figure, because it still looks absolutely incredible. Hold on, my camera is playing up. Back again, I'm not too sure what was wrong with my camera, but it was playing up a bit then. But I highly recommend this figure. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so this is a must-have figure for me, and I'm a big fan of Luke Skywalker, and this is one of my favourite costumes he has in the film, so this is a must-have for me. And if you're a Luke Skywalker fan, or a completionist, or you really like this attire, I highly recommend this figure. I can't recommend it enough. If you're in the US, it's hitting Walmart. I've seen some people post on social media they found them, because I'm going to the US again in a couple of weeks' time, so I probably may pick up another Luke, maybe pick another one to display differently, because I love this figure so much. It's a great looking figure. I can't really complain about it. Highly recommended. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. There's plenty more content to come. Please like, share and subscribe, and bye for now.